Hello everyone. Bear with me with the new wheel. I haven't even tried it yet, so I have no idea what it's like. I've just been looking for zip ties because I need to zip tie these wires under here a bit. They're annoying me. I haven't zip tied the wires there yet. Might have to just move these very quickly. I don't know where I've put my zip ties. I've just had them before and I have no idea where they've gone. But hello everyone. So we're going to do some FIA open lobbies. First ever test with this wheel. I haven't even gone into the options yet to even change my, just to even check all the stuff. Let's just see. Right. Nice. Go into here a minute, right? So, which one's a handbrake? Need to set handbrake is circle. That's okay. Change view that. View. Oh. Useful note, push the yellow dial for the display between the rev and speed dial on screen. Eh? I don't know what you mean. I have no idea. I'll try it in a minute. I don't know what you mean though. Let me just come out of this. Right, let's I'm gonna have to do it from in game, aren't I, to set all the stuff up. I'm gonna do it with the controller because I'm not really used to that yet. I'll be there all day. Right. Let's create a new lobby. I'm going to do Interlagos first. I haven't even warmed up on these at all. So I'm going in completely rusty really, but it doesn't matter. Do that. Race for real. Yeah, 16 minimum DD. I also quit out of a race again today. I literally had enough of daily races because they're that bad. It's just, oh, I can't even describe how bad it was. It was this morning, and the penalty system's just so bad. I just can't be bothered playing the game on daily races. It's just terrible. I hope they're gonna do something about it soon. Right, let's Is Nathan in the chat? Right, let's set him as a. Where is he? Where? Alright, I'm gonna set you as a add moderator. Okay, so Nathan's now a moderator as well. I was trying to do it on YouTube and it would not let me do it, and I don't know why, but it's let me do it through here. So there you go. Right. Where is Interlagos on my phone? Is settings. Oh, is it 13 laps? It's gone all blurred. I can't see this. I can't see the settings on my phone because it must have been blurred when I took it. I think it's 13 laps. Let's just put it to 13. What's the time of day? It looks like 13:45. That must be right. Oh, we don't want that many laps. No, I'm not going to throw it away. I'm gonna put it in the loft as a backup. It'll be if I ever need it. Is it a rolling start? Yep, rolling start. Fastest first. Boost off. Slipstream real. I presume we're still running just light for this season. I don't know about the damage though. If anyone knows anything other than that, let me know in the chat now. Tire wear times 10. Oh, I'll be a bit nasty. Fuel it's fuel times 3. It looks like it. Oh no, I'm alright, Zany. I'll just get used to it on stream. I'll be fine. If I crash, I crash. I mean, this isn't really about getting speed now. This is just about learning it. I thought I might as well learn it on stream. Why not? What's the tires? Soft and mediums. Pretty much pointless because you're going to run the softs anyway. Inhibited, BOP on. Just double check slipstreams. Yeah, real. On. Weak. Right, that looks like everything's set there for that. I think that's all correct. If anyone knows any of them settings that are wrong, times 10 tire wear, times 3 fuel. That's the only one that was a bit blurred, but it looks like I think I've got it right. Looks okay, so I'll create this lobby now. If you want to join, obviously, let me just check something. Yeah, we're online. So, lobby name is YouTube the Keys 25 FIA test, and feel free to join and watch me spin a lot and crash a lot probably because I'm on a new wheel. Double check we are in GT mode. I don't know yet. I've not tried. This is my first drive of the new wheel. I've not even turned the wheel yet. I've just done the firmware and everything and all the stuff on the PC and just literally set the stream up. So no idea yet. What are you looking for? No, I'm sure Vi had it. They said they have music on it or something. I don't know whether she did have it in her, did she? We'll check the iPad's not up here. Right, let's go into options now. So I don't really need to, let's just test it. I'm going to see what the default is on it. Let's just, I presume it's still on 5.5 from you. I'll just try that first and see what I think. It might need to go higher. I feel like this is a bit smoother than the T500, so I might need to go a little bit higher on the force feedback. Where is the Porsche? There it is. Okay, this is going to be interesting. I don't care what tyres I've got on, to be honest. I've got racing softs anyway. That wire, I need to sort that out in a minute though. I had to put new slippers on as well. They're not stretched properly yet. They're annoying me. Feels a bit lower than the other wheel. I don't know why I'm in the Porsche. I'm not going to go with the Porsche. I just want to see what it's like. It needs more foot. It needs more. Needs a bit more weight in it. I feel like this needs to be higher. This wheel. It feels lower than it used to be. I'm going to swap the car in a minute. I just wanted to try the Porsche out because I know it's a little, I know what I'm used to driving that, so I just wanted to compare it. It feels fairly easy to use though. It's comfortable. Let's just have a little. Right, so if we want to move that on the fuel. Yeah, the traction control one could be doing with. Do you know what? I don't mind the traction control there because I never use it anyway. So that's not really a problem for me. What's this thing here? So what's this yellow thing you were talking about? Alright, wait there. What does... That one does that. That does nothing. Okay, so that just cycles them anyway, what you want on. Yeah, it just goes through what you want on, doesn't it? Like that. Let me change car anyway. That felt fine. I just need to make it a little bit more force feedback. What one's the start button? There you go. I need to just alter the needs to be a bit stronger. It's a bit low. It's lower than what I used. I kind of feel like it needs to go back a bit. Which is a bit of a pain because I've done something to make this so it doesn't. Right. I'll worry about that another time. I'm not worried about that now. I've missed a donation. Ah, yeah. Ah, why is that not? Ah, strange. Let me read that now. I didn't get the notification. Again, randomly, it just seems to be doing this on Streamlabs. Mark1607 donated £10 through PayPal. Thanks, Key. Already following you since AC. Have all your setups copied. Thank you very much, Mark. I do appreciate that massively, that donation. I really do. Thank you very much for that £10. Massively appreciated. I don't know why I didn't get the sound. I'm sure I tested. Let me just. I can't test it in. I don't think I can test when I'm live. I don't know. I wonder if I can test the widgets when I'm live. But I did just test it and I got the sounds. So it must have just been a random bug on Streamlabs. It does happen sometimes. Right. So I need to go down. We want. I'm going to go 10 me. I'm going to try the force feedback talk to 10. Leave that at 5. Let's just try that again. So I definitely need it to be a bit higher. It's very smooth compared to the T500. Might go down. I can't work out. I might just try and get used to it on 10. So easy to use this wheel. To me, it feels like the car's got more grip with this wheel than with the T500. Like, I don't know, it's weird. I'm running soft tyres, obviously, so that's going to make it a big impact, but... Oh my god, the grip difference. This is weird. Oh, you can feel the understeer then with the vibrations. A lot more feedback on the vibration when you're understeering. So much more feedback. It shook it, really shakes it. Whoa. I mean, you can't really judge the pace because this is my first laps on the wheel. I'm not going to be using this car. I'm going to try getting the Volkswagen in a minute. You can. This feels so different to the. It feels so much better than the T500. Whoever said this wheel is whoever thinks this wheel is not as good as a T500 is, I don't know. I don't know what they were doing, because this wheel is so much better for force feedback. You can feel the understeer way more. Let's get in the Volkswagen anyway and see what that's like. Let's just go in the Volkswagen. What button? That button. Hey, you can feel the force feedback way more with this than the T500. Feels like the car's more settled with this, like more planted. And it's hard to tell because we've got the soft tyres on as well, so... let's just get in a different car and... I need to press that, don't I? So, cancel entry. There's my Golf. There's my Golf. I just need to get the height. I need to get it up a bit more, but I'll do that off stream. I'm not really worried about that now. Because it's quite funny, because with my T500, because it was so high, I had to put my TV on like something to raise it up a bit. But now, I feel like I'm sitting up because of the it being lower. I want to keep it on 10 for now, but I feel like I might go down a bit to maybe 8 or 9 or something. But it's going to take me a bit of time to get used to be fair. I mean, I'm going to give myself a good few weeks to get up to speed with it, but I'm not normally that... I normally can get up to speed fairly fast with new wheels. It doesn't take me too long, so... It'll be where it'll be like I'll need to like really go up to speed. So like when you find like really pushing the car and you've got to get used to the way the force feedback feels. That's where that's the part that will take me a bit of time really. But this wheel is way better. I can't express how much this is better than the T500. The weighting, the way the car's feeling when you're understeering, the bumps, everything's so much better. It's smoother as well. It feels a lot easier to keep the car smooth. Someone's took out the bolt markers. Okay. When you rejoin the track, try and make sure you rejoin when cars are not coming through the corner. Feel like it might be a bit aggressive when the rear does go, so I might need to lower it down to 8, I think, or something like that. Ah, I'm gonna kill someone. Sorry. I need to go back to the pits, right? Let me, which button is it? It's that one, isn't it? I murdered him then, didn't I? I had it on 10 then. I'm going to go down to 8. It felt a bit too strong. But it felt drivable, so maybe I'll get used to it. But for now, I think 8 might be a bit better. Just double check that. 8, yeah. Sorry, Afro, by the way. I didn't really have much control over the car. When joining the track, watch out for other drivers. Yeah, I wasn't. I mean, I was sliding on. 5.5 on T500. But 5.5 felt a bit light on this, but I think 8.5. I think 8's gonna feel probably good to start off with, and then I'll probably go up to 10 eventually. I need to get the wheel into a different position. That's the bit that's annoying me a bit at the moment. I want it to be higher. The 50 board missing there is a bit annoying. Ah, you can just... It's so much better. I cannot explain it. Like, I feel like I'm going to be faster with this wheel. You can feel when it's going to go a lot easier. I obviously won't be faster to start with, but I feel like with practice and getting used to this wheel that I will be a bit faster. Pedals are nice. They feel fine. I prefer them being big like this. They've got bigger brake pedal, and I like that. The Pro ones are a bit too small. I mean, I haven't even warmed up on this track yet either, so I've done no time trialing, so I don't expect to be that fast yet, really. Understeer feels nice, really nice. It feels a bit more predictable now. Not worrying about the pace too much at the moment. I'm just trying to keep smooth, really, and learn the wheel. Let's check the brake bias on this. So right there. Tyres already going. Tyres already dead. Let's go and put some... I think people are running on lower fuel than what I've got at the moment, because I'm looking at people's fuel and they're on like 50 and 40 and stuff, so... Let's go and put... I should reset the time somehow, but not worried for this race, really. So much smoother on, like... When the force feedback's there, you feel it, but it's not as... Like on the T500, I like the T500, but it was very, like... Can't explain it. It felt a bit, like, clunky. This feels quite strong, but smooth with it. A bit more realistic. I feel like this is going to be a much better wheel for iRacing. I'm really looking forward to driving this on iRacing. I know. I want to try and do a faster lap, because I feel like I can get close to Firestorm's lap there, even straight away. But they look at they've got like 30, I've got 81 litres of fuel. They've got 39, so that explains the pace difference a bit. But I'm not worried. Like, this is just practice. I've got to try and not worry about the pace really at the moment. take it easy on the outlap. Yeah, you can change like fuel straight away, straight to fuel, straight back to brake bias. It's none of the a lot easier than it obviously used to be for me. The stream says adjust the Zany Wabbit donated £2. The stream says adjust the height. What? The stream says adjust the height now. Oh, on the steering wheel. I thought you meant on the stream. No, I'm alright right now. I'm not worried because I've got to do that. I've got to I'd have to take the whole wheelbase off because I've literally got it under the... I've got it so tightly packed because I had to put some stuff in there. It'd take like half an hour to do. I'm not doing that now. Go on, go, 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 go. I thought you meant this. I was dead confused by that, Zany. Thank you very much for that donation though, mate. I was just dead confused when I saw you say the stream says adjust the height. I don't know why I'm not getting any notifications through on this. I tested it out before we went live and it was fine. I'll try and fix that in a minute, I think. Ah, I should have went down to 4th gear, not 3rd. Oh, I don't want Afro to... Hopefully he won't hold me up. Oh my god. Oh god. That'll be a corner cut there. Right, let's go and change the tyres. I had a purple first sector then as well. I don't know if these soft tyres are going to be the tyres used for the race. 13 laps. Right, let's go and change the tyres. I'm just going to have a little warm up before we start the race, really. I want to give myself a good half an hour. I need to work out why I'm not getting the sounds on this. Let's just check I'm not... Oh, wait there, wait there. No, that should... Let me... I don't know if that needs to be up a bit there. No, that one... Need to turn the volume down on the telly as well. I mean, that's not going to do the tyres much help either, really. I have no idea. Don't ask me anything to do with strategy because I have no idea. I haven't done any testing. I have no idea what's going to happen. It's a bit... Wow, what is going on? I don't know whether I've done something here. Let me just see if I can knock this up a bit. I need to take the stuff out to do it properly, but... Oh god. It's not going to go up because I've got it packed up with stuff inside. Where am I going here? Right. Why? That's gone to 3. Why had that gone all the way to 3? Had I knocked that by mistake? I didn't want that on 3 to the rear. So I've killed the tyres before even the start of the lap, but... Would it... I don't know. But the tyres are going to be gone for this lap, but I'm not really bothered. We'll just see. I'm trying to push too hard already. Come on. Trying to drive too aggressively because I feel like there's grip there, but then I'm driving over the grip. I'm getting the purple first sector, so if I feel like if I get a clean lap in already, I'm going to be in the... I might be able to get a 29. That's what it feels like. I let that car go. Let's just go in the pits and another set of tyres. I might go down to I wish I could change the force feedback without putting more fuel in. I'll do that before. I think 7. I might try 7. I think the first sector's Firestorm's lap though. I don't know what car's Firestorm in. I don't know what car Firestorm's in. Oh yeah, I could. I don't think you can do that while you're driving though, can you? The force feedback. I think, you know, can you not only do that when you're actually in the pits? Right, let's look after the tyres again. Alright, yeah. Let me just wait for this corner to end. There you go. Let's try 7. No, 110's not going to work. 5 was too light on the torque. It's the other setting feels fine. The other setting doesn't need altering. It's just the I went up from 5 because 5 felt too weak when I tried to add 5 on. Just trying to fine tuning. Oh, I hope these don't hold me up now. I feel like I'm good. I'm on a good lap so far. Penalty? What for? What was that? I don't get that penalty. That was weird. What did I get a penalty for then? And another one? Why have I just got 2 penalties? What? What the hell? You can't do that for a yellow flag though. They were stopped on the track. So what am I supposed to do? Just go down to 2 miles per hour? I'm just going to go over the line just to see what this would have been. Because I didn't get any cuts or anything. That would have been a decent lap, that 30.2. Only 2. That would have been within a tenth of pole. Oh my god. That's annoying. And I haven't done time trial yet, so this you can push with this wheel so much harder from when it's like, you know, the first corner, the center S, when the like direction change is going from left to right really fast, you can really push through it. It's way better with the feedback sensation. This is such a I know it's expensive, but I kind of feel like it's money well spent, because I think once I'm used to this wheel, I can see myself going a lot faster. Right, we'll start the race. I'm not bothered about where I'm qualifying. I'm just thinking about what tyres to run here. I'm going to start on the soft tyres. Let's just go into the pits. See if I can... I want to just see if I can lift this up a bit. Now, I could have gone faster then as well, because when them cars were in the way, I kind of backed out a bit. Okay, that's better. That feels a bit... It still needs to be... I don't know whether the Thrustmaster, the T500, was a bit higher on the base, so it kind of made me feel like... That's a bit better though. I just need to... I'll sort that out properly another time. Right, I'm going to leave it on... Let me just try it. I feel like 7 feels okay so far, so let's just go to track. I'm going to try the soft tyres first. Right, so yeah, you definitely, when on the limit, what I'm noticing is when you're on the limit with this Thrustmaster GT, the sensation, it feels like it's gripping for you. The force feedback is kind of driving for you a bit. It's like, it's hard to explain. It's not doing it for you, but it's giving the right sensations to know where the grip is. So, I think this is a much better wheel than the T500. Whoever said that this isn't as good as the T500, I think, I don't know. Maybe the pedals are not as good in some ways, but I prefer the wider brake pedals on this. It's much better for me with me big wide feet. So let's just make sure our lap counts. I feel I could probably... There's Nuno on a 29.8. So there's definitely well into a 29 possible. But he's probably on 0 fuel. My guess is he's got no fuel on board doing that. I know what Nuno's like. He likes to run 0 fuel in qualifying. Yeah, 27%. That you're not going to get that in qualifying, mate. You only have 10 minutes. Shall I try and improve my lap a bit now with one go, and then we'll start the race? So just try and do one lap now while we're waiting. Let's see what I can do with full fuel. Cars would I recommend for this? AMG Merc, VW, Golf, the Tenza. There's probably quite a few cars that are good here. The Porsche should probably be fairly good here. It's a mixture because the BOP on this track's really good. If you would have watched the top 24 race in the manufacturers, I think the top 15 was separated by 2 temps, and everyone was in different cars, basically. So with the BOP's like really, really close on this track. I went in too aggressive. That wasn't very good. Messy end at the exit up. Still went faster though, so we're only like with full fuel, we're not far behind the pace already, so it's not too bad. It's going well. Nathan Powell, I got that one. Nathan Powell donated Australian $50 through Super Chat. It's time to donate again. Thank you very much, Nathan. Massive donation. Massively appreciated, mate. Really do appreciate that. And I added you. I don't know if you replied before. I added you as a moderator because we tried doing it. I've been trying to do it on YouTube. And whenever I writ your name into YouTube, it couldn't find you. Everyone else's name that I tried to put as a mod worked, but yourself wouldn't let me. But thank you very much for that donation, mate. I really appreciate that. Yeah, very nice donation, mate. What a legend. Right, let's start this race anyway. I'm just going to start on the soft tyres and see what happens. Why not? This is for testing, isn't it? So, everyone's out the pits. Yeah, no, 2 cars are in the pits. You need to get out if you want to race. The new wheel, I'm liking it. I'm really, really liking it. Considering I've only just... This is the first... That's the first little go I've just done then. What am I doing here? I'm really impressed with it. Really, really impressed. It's a massive step up from the T500 for sure. Alright, let's start this. Everyone's out the pits. Let's start. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go on the softs. Why not? It's 13 laps, isn't it? So I can do 6 laps on the first stint and 7 on the second. Is there enough fuel for the race for this? Can you burn fuel at the start? I'll just do it anyway. I think you can. 13 times 3, it should be fine. Yeah, no, but I mean through YouTube, Nathan, whenever I actually search your name on YouTube to add as moderator, on the actual settings, which is like, you can just do it and you should be able to search everyone. It wouldn't search your name. It was like you didn't exist. It was really weird. But you were on there as a member, so I was like, well... Oh, it's so weird. I don't know what was going on. Oops. You're real, yeah. I've just got to get used to this wheel, I think, and then we'll be doing well, I think. Oh, hello, Rachel. I've just seen you there. You got about Mourinho? We're gaining on Nuno, so it's looking good considering this is the first race I'm testing. Can sense the understeer and the slipstream a lot more as well. And there you can feel it coming in then. Ah, no! I hit the curb on the power. That was my fault, that, to be fair. See, mistakes are going to happen though while I'm so rusty with this wheel. But I'm not too worried. It's going to kill the tyres out as well. I mean, you're gonna get a lot of fails when, like, F's for failed when you. It's a new wheel. I'm gonna do it a lot of the time, so. The good thing is the pace was there. The pace was clearly there. Oh my god, what happened there? We're going to run this race again anyway before we go on to the manufacturers. I've just got to get that, like, the used to the feeling when it starts going over the limit a bit. No, the Ferrari replica wheel is smaller than the T500 wheel. It's actually smaller. The original T500 wheel was much bigger than the one I had on it. I had the 458 GTE wheel, which it was a cheaper one. It wasn't the other. You're thinking of the other wheel. This wheel size is identical to the one I had before. It's the force feedback I've just got to get used to with this. I'm not restarting Lobbies tonight because this is just... I'm not going through the settings again. I don't want to be going through the settings all the time and redoing the settings every time. So not in tonight's stream. I won't be doing that. No, sorry. When people leave, that'll be when other people can try and get in, obviously. I want to try and get as much actual playing time practicing rather than going in menus all the time. I think that slide has really took the life out of the tires, which it's a shame. You can't judge the strategy. I'm doing one stop. I think without that slide, I would have had much better tires, so this strategy should work, really, if I would have had better tires, that is. Do not refuel. Right. Right. See if we can get a clean stint in. I've got a clean track anyway. It's just, I like the feeling you get in the force feedback on this wheel. I had too much grip on the first corner then as well. No! No! I don't know if he let me pass him. The door just opened, so I went for it. Yeah, I think I'm going to go down to maybe 6, I think, on the setting. I think Nuno was trying to do, I don't know if he was trying to do a no stopper on the softs or what. Or is he doing a 2 stopper on the softs? I don't know. So I've got to try and keep an eye on like the pace. See if it's better now than the first impure, you know, without that spin, then I think this strategy will work. Yeah, I've got to go down to 3rd there with this tyre wear now. Gaining on Afro though. The car behind sitting in the slipstream, obviously he's got the fresher tyres. I think he came out of the pits a lap or maybe 2 laps after us. I think it was a lap after though. That 1 lap fresher tyres will be helping him out now. Tyres are much better than they were before. Got to start braking earlier for that corner though. We might be able to get a run on him. If we can get close to the slipstream, we're going to be very close at the end of this straight. I've actually done this. These tyres have not been too bad on this. I've done 6 laps now. So we're going to do 7 without, because we didn't spin it. They're working much better now. No, brake it. I went in too deep. He's struggling as well with tyres. Oh, he's struggling. I'm struggling as well. He's going to try and get rid of his penalty now. The tyres have got nothing left. I've caught up back. I'm not far behind Kalsa though, considering I had that massive spin. So 15 seconds behind Kalsa. We had that big spin. I don't know. And I had a few mistakes as well. After obviously I lost loads of speed after the spin, because the tyres were worn. So interesting. I don't know how far I would have been behind without that spin, because the tyres would have been better, wouldn't have lost as much time. And it's either a no stopper on the mediums or a no stopper. I mean, a one stopper on the mediums or a one stopper on the softs, and I don't think there's much difference with it. Yeah, I had a massive mistake on that though, as well. I lost. I don't know how much that lost me because I completely spun round, so I don't really know how much time I lost. We'll do that one again anyway. Yeah, he did a 2-stopper. I just don't know whether the mediums might be okay on a 1-stopper. Might be a bit better. I can't work it out. It's a lot different to the T500, but I'm really liking it. It's going to take me, I mean, I don't expect to be, I'm going to make mistakes. I don't expect to be as fast straight away. Like I say, it's going to take me probably a month before I'm fully up to speed, but like, I think I can get reasonably up to speed within a few weeks. Definitely. It feels comfortable to drive. Like, the force feedback's really good. Much better than the T500 as an overall wheel. Definitely. Yeah, mine on the softs were about that as well, though. So that makes me wonder if... is it better just to go on the soft tyres and do it? Two-stop on the softs? I don't know. Let's go and qualify anyway. We're going to end this qualifying when it gets to like 10, 11 minutes. About 11 or 12, because obviously you get that extra lap. So we'll end it then. Why is everyone... I don't know. Why is everyone saying things twice? This is really weird. YouTube's going crazy. It's not me. I mean, Rachel's just said it once, to be fair, so it's you, Phil. Oh, no. Oh, wait there. It's just come up with a smile. I don't know what's going on right now. I've got no drop frames. Take it easy on the outlap. Right, let's see. Not a very good entry into the center S, so probably lost a bit of time there. I think I need to do that in 4th gear when in qualifying with the fresh tyres. Went in too aggressively. Yeah, let's go in the pits, change the tyres and try and improve a bit. Wasn't a very good lap, that really. So what I would probably do tomorrow morning is some off-stream time trials on both of them, just to try and get up to speed a bit more with the wheel, just so that I've got a bit of pace for the FIA tomorrow. I mean, I don't expect to do too well in them, but as long as I can get a reasonable result. I don't know. I mean, this wasn't that much. I mean, it's worth it. It's a bit more, but I got it for $499, so I'd say yeah. Because the T500 was a lot more than that. I mean, not more than that. It was the T500 was like $350, I think, or something like that. So for the extra 150, probably, yeah. I don't even know how much the T500 can be bought for now, to be honest. I have no idea. But the actual quality of the wheel, the force feedback is so much smoother, but it's smoother but stronger, so it's just gonna help altogether. Like it's just practice. More practice with the wheel, I think, and more I'll like it. Yeah, the T500 is pretty much the same price as what I got this for, so... what am I doing? You just got to look around. Once I saw this for $499, that kind of made my mind up, because I can still then get the Fanatec eventually. Probably a PC Fanatec wheel, I don't know. I might even still get the PS4 one and like have both. I have no idea. I want to give like reviews on wheels as well and stuff, and my opinion on them, because then it's good advice for all the subscribers to know what wheel they should get and stuff. Let's just see something. Oh, that's right. Not really driving that aggressively enough there. Twizzy's going to be a good example of a lap to set anyway, because I think he's done the time trial and got quite high. So if I can get close to him already on the wheel, then I'm pretty happy. Oh, not far off him at all. That's not bad. I'm happy with that. I'm really happy with that pace. You know, within an hour, I'm really happy to get that close. Oof, 1,300. What? Yeah, I wouldn't pay that lad. Wow, that's a lot of money. Is that about well? How much is that? About £700-800 though, something like that. Trying to think, because Australian dollar is obviously different, so. I mean, this wheel from box said it was £700. It had been reduced. This is so bait. Why is it? I don't get you. Why is it bait? All right. I thought you meant the stream was bait, like I was trying to trick people into watching or something. That's going to confuse me, the pits, because on my other wheel, it was the left hand that used to have to do, like, the, like, no fuel and tyre change and that. Now I've got to do it on the right, so it's confusing me every time I go in the pits. Oh, yeah, you know what I want. Oh. If I can just hook that corner there, I had loads of time to gain on there. And through this court, these up here, I think there was a bit of time here as well. It'll be interesting once I've pushed it in time trial though, because I've not even been on the time trial yet. So once I've pushed it on the time trial to see like where you can get more speed out of it, and that's where I'll get used to the force feedback feeling and stuff. But I am very, very happy with this wheel so far, I have to say. I feel like I need to get some racing gloves, though. It's a little bit, like a little bit slippery when you have, I don't know. It doesn't feel as grippy. But possibly I might have to get some racing gloves just for the, you're going to look like a bit of an idiot, but I'd rather not wreck the rim of the wheel. And also, when it's a bit of a sweaty race on iRacing, like for example iRacing, when you're doing an endurance race, it's going to get really sweaty. Yeah, I'm going to start off this lap. I just want to really push. Oh, please don't wreck my lap. Slipstream. It would have been faster anyway, but not that. I think it wouldn't have got pole. It would have been behind Twizzy. That's funny. But do you know what though? I was still up on my lap. It would have been about a 10 faster, so I would have been looking at P2 anyway, or P3. Maybe, yeah, P2 probably. I just don't know what to do with this strategy. Yeah, the T500 pedals will work. They're the same pedals as the T3PA. There's no difference in the pedals, but I think I prefer these though because of the brake pedal being so big. It's a lot easier on, feels nicer. Do a two-stopper on softs. Traffic though, I don't know. Maybe. You're welcome. Right, let's start this anyway. That one, isn't it? If a brick calls you pop it, is he flat? I don't really know. Yeah, I don't use shoes. I use slipper socks. Well, not slippers. Yeah, they are slipper socks, really. They're not socks, really. They're really thin slippers, basically. Pace is looking okay so far. Can you just put it up there, please, or on the side, please? Thank you. They're getting the slipstream behind now. Ah! Another little push. I'll let him off. I will read that in a minute. The Phil Denty donated £2 through Super Chat. Oh God. I'll read the message 1 second. For great service from the waitress tonight. Thank you very much, mate, for that donation. I appreciate that. I'll let her know when she comes back in, or when I finish this race. Started getting a bit scruffy then when I was reading that. Maybe I need to maybe wait until I'm on a straight before I read them. But thank you very much, Phil. What car is bellowing? He's in the Mazda. It looks very good in race trim, that Mazda. I had to brake early then. Tires feel so dead. That Tenza looks very good in race trim though, doesn't it? It doesn't look like it's struggling anywhere near as much. Do I pit or not here? Feel like a pit's the best option. I'm gonna go in the pit. I'm gonna try this, the two stopper. Let's try this strategy and see if it works. I know I'm doing racer. I can't really have it right now. Dan Smith, Core Gaming, donated £1 through Super Chat. No message. Thank you very much, mate. Thank you very much for that donation. I appreciate that very much. Rachel Williams donated $3.99 through Super Chat. Poppet says great quality in driving. Thank you very much. I appreciate that donation. Thank you very much. Ah, brake too late. Missing the apexes and everything here. Oh, nearly lost it then. I'm trying something here. I don't know if it's gonna... Oh, no, it won't work. I should have pitted. No, maybe I'll pit at the end of this lap. It might be alright. I got confused. Do you know what? I was thinking it was 15 laps a race, but it's only 13. So I would have done this strategy a complete different way. Yeah, I should have pitted really lap 4 and then lap 8 and then did 5 laps on the final stint. That would have been a better way to do this. I've just got confused with the laps. We're gaining big chunks on them here though. Their tyres are going to get worse every lap as well. We won't have enough to catch P1, but... I think if I would have gone on the proper strategy of pitting at the right times, we'd have been able to get P2. But I messed that up. I just got totally confused with the laps. I don't know why I thought it was 15 lap race. He's struggling big time now. Those Twizzy's really struggling. He played that very sensible, didn't want to battle because then he'd risk losing P3. So yeah, I think it would have been really close to. We wouldn't have been. I don't think we would have won, but I think we could have. I could have got maybe within 3 seconds of him if I would have pitted at the right time. He's on a one-stopper, but he's in the Atenza. It seems to be much better on tires. I've lost at least 2 seconds, I think, with this. Well, 2-3 seconds with the strategy. I should have pitted lap 4, then lap 8, and then done the 5 lap stint at the end with the lighter fuel. I threw away too much by doing them stints like that. Look how good them tyres are on that Atenza. So it's weird because GTB Twizy is doing the one stop as well, but it's just the Atenza. So this is faster with the VW, but the Atenza can one stop it. So it looks like it's going to be better going the Atenza and one stop him. Let me have my cup of tea now. Oh. Thank you. I was in a break. Off that, I'm going to go through to the Red Bull Ring now. We're going to go on the Red Bull Ring and do a practice on there. So, I think it's pretty clear that the Atenza one stopper is the fastest way to do that. So, let's change track. Definitely the Mazda's definitely the car, I think, on a one stopper. Where are you, Red Bull Ring? There you are. I'm impressed with the wheel, though, I must say. It felt really easy to drive then, considering I'm just starting now. Right, 9:45 in the morning. Laps 11. It is a rolling start. Tyre wear is times 12. 4 times 4 on the fuel mixture. It is really, let's see what tyres it is. Alright, you've got to use Racing Hard for this. The no stopper, isn't it? A bit of a weird. I expected them to mix the tyres up to try and like encourage a different strategy, but everything's right there, isn't it? BOP on. Right, change them settings. I'm getting me Cayman for this because obviously I'm in the Cayman for the manufacturer series. Tijni. I didn't even see Tijni in the chat. Has Tijni been in the chat? Oh god. I am sweating. You're right, Tijni. I've got the Thrustmaster GT now. Very impressed with it. Really impressed. The feeling of like force feedback is so much better than the T500. No, we're changing to Group 4. I just haven't done it because I'm a dope. Second. There you go. Yeah, I'm really impressed with it. Like when you're going from left, like with the T500, when like the Senna S, for example, on Brazil, when you chuck it in and then go right, the back end really goes on it. But with this wheel, it just seems to control it for you. It's really weird, but it's obviously good. So I need to get in the Cayman, don't I? Need to put the hard tyres on. And the one thing I'm going to practice at this track with the new penalty system and the way things are is not getting a penalty. So this is going to be interesting because the Lamborghini and stuff are really fast. Like the Audi TT. Like the Audi TT, the Lamborghini are going to be really fast down the straights, but then they're going to kill the tyres, so it should be quite interesting. This will be weird now, trying this car out. Why is there a random lead there? That's me. Other pedals lead. So this is going to, again, take me a little bit of getting used to, because I've not even done any time trial or nothing. Just going into this with no practice, so let's just see what it's like. I think everyone's going to be on the Thrustmaster GT now in the FIA races, because anyone who made it through to the World Finals got one given to them anyway. And then you've got loads of people getting them anyway, because obviously if you do get through, it's going to help you out. Nathan Powell donated Australian $50 again through Super Chat. Looked under the couch and found this. What? Thank you very much, Nathan. Massively appreciate it. That's the second time you've done that today. Seriously, mate. Massive thank you. Another massive donation. What a legend Nathan is. Thank you very much, mate. I appreciate that massively. Well, I bet everyone wants to stay over and sleep on your couch, don't they, if they find $50 under it? I don't know what I was doing then in that corner. Let's just change the brake bias. I've got a feeling the brake bias is set wrong. Wow, this feels weird, like there's no brakes. What's going on? Try again. I feel like what's going to be the case with this wheel though is it's going to be like learning every car again. Like it took me a while to get used to the Golf, and it's going to probably take a few like second race before I'm back used to the Porsche. Oh my god. Ah. 7/10 of a second. Clockwork GTS donated 79B through Super Chat. Thank you very much, mate. You found that at the back. You found that at the back of the couch. Down the back of the settee. Someone's put down the back of the settee. Thank you very much, mate. I appreciate that donation. Again, you donated before as well. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I've just rammed someone then, I think. I don't know who it was. I'm finding this car harder than the Group 3 car. This feels weird now, this. Why does this feel so weird? Unless it's because I'm obviously, I think I know why, because the last time we done this track, I think we were on like soft tyres, weren't we? I think we were all doing, I think it was like a daft race with like soft tyres or something stupid like that, so it's throwing me a bit. I've just got to be a bit more cautious through the corners. Yeah. I remember the last FIA race, I don't think we were on hard tyres. I don't think we were, anyway. Not for qualifying, at least. Wheel settings at the moment are on, I think they're on 7.5. I think I can't confirm that really because I can't really remember. So one thing I definitely tomorrow I need to go into the time trial and push each time trial. 1 second, let me read that in a minute when I get out through this corner. And Rachel Williams donated $4.99 through Super Chat. Found this in my G-string. Insert cheeky comment here, lads. Thank you very much for that donation. I appreciate that. Thank you very much, Rachel. Again, you donated as well before. I appreciate it massively. So I think I'm just going to drive this round for a bit and then do like qualifying run in a minute. I'm just going to... I've got to get used to this car. Ah. Not very good through there again. Oh, brake, 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 brake. Oh my God. I'm improving every lap anyway. Phil Denty donated another £2 through Super Chat. Give Rachel mod status. She wears stringies. Need to just start hooking these corners up and oh my God, that was missed the gear. That force feedback was really aggressive then. And again, it's getting way more shaking the seat, the force feedback on this car. Scruffy lap, but the tyres are starting to wear now, so I can't really we're still improving, just not a brilliant lap that. So I think I know how to avoid getting the penalty again. You just can't run wide on the entry into the corner. I'm not driving very well here. Go and put some new tyres on, I think, in a minute. That was better through there that time. That's better on the power as well. So just got to be a bit more cautious now with these hard tyres. Improving still, even though the tyres are pretty much gone, but that was better through there than the lap I did before. Oh, so much understeer then. Oops, sorry. I think I might go a bit more rearwards bias with this for the let's just try one to the rear. I'm gonna go in the pits, let him through. Right, racing hard, no fuel. Let's try again with some fresh tyres now with the lighter fuel. I feel like the ultimate pace of the Porsche is going to be down on a lot of cars, but then with the saying that it's hard tyres, so I don't think it's going to gain as much as it would do, but you got a new TV coming tomorrow, Kerr? Nice. Oops. Oh. So with the Cayman, you've really not... I find with the Cayman, with this wheel, if you overdrive it, it understeers a lot compared to with the T500. Understeers, I meant. Did I say oversteers then? But it just really understeers through the corners. You feel the understeer, and it really emphasizes it with the wheel, which is obviously good because you want to feel that. Oh, way more grip now on these fresh tyres. Oh, it might be a penalty. Got away with it. Oh my god. That'll lose me a bit of time. I feel like third gear might be better through there. I can't work it out. Way off the pace with the Group 4 cars at the moment. But then again, I've not done any time trials, so I don't really... I'm not really able to push it anywhere near as high. There's a bit of time off anyway, so we're only 7 tenths behind now. It's not too bad. Don't think this car's particularly the best for hot lapping at this track, but I think in the race it should be okay. Ram wide. Need to go a little bit more to the rear on the I'm gonna try 2 to the rear on the brake bias. Try one more lap with these tyres. Let's go for it now and try and push a bit harder. Ah, no, that's messy. Go and put some fuel in. I mean, not fuel. Change the tyres and we'll start the race in a minute. I just needed a bit of a warm-up with this car because it felt a little bit weird at first, but just trying to work out how hard you can push with this wheel. We'll start that now anyway, that'll do. I've warmed up enough there. I don't need to do any more warming up. So with 7 tenths off, I'm actually quite happy with that for this car at this track. And with no practice, to be fair. The Group 4 car feels a little bit like different to the, well, a lot different than the Group 3 car before. But I think once I'm used to it, it should be okay. Let's is everyone out the pits? Where's the pits? I'm trying to... Yeah, everyone's out the pits, so let's start the race. Thanks, Funky Beat Radio. I appreciate that. Still learning it. I'll get there. I think it's going to take a good few weeks to get fully, like, to the point where I'm matching the T500 properly. And then I should slowly go faster, I think. Only a bit. I think it'll only be a tenth or two, if that. But a tenth is better than nothing. It's the feeling you get. It's a much better force feedback feeling through this wheel. Much smoother and nicer feeling. Just check something, right? Okay. No, see, I'm understeering too much on that corner. Struggling with that corner with this wheel. That's where I'm really struggling. That was messy, really messy. When I got back through there, he ran wide and then got a penalty, so I was having that position. Miss the apex. Well, that might actually go down in the with the way the lobbies are now. In the FIA, it wouldn't. Can't believe they haven't fixed that yet. I mean, like, how long have they had to fix that bug with the penalty on that corner? It's been there since the track came out, and they still not bothered to fix it. It's so daft. That's better through there. That's what I want to do through there. Didn't want to run wide like that. It's actually really tricky to drive this Cayman compared to what I thought it would be. I need to change that brake bias. It's definitely too much to the rear. Kicking the rear out too much. This car, I don't know if it's a gearing on this track, it just doesn't feel very good round here. So at least this should be good for a warm-up, and then hopefully get another practice race just to test it properly. Gotta make sure I brake early there. That was a bit better through there. Don't know how much they're extending through there. I'm not sure. I can't really. It looks like there's someone with a penalty there, but that will go. It's that corner there. Like, second gear's just a bit too low, so it's struggling to get out of the corner because of the gearing. I think I can keep. I could, if I practiced and got used to it, I think I've got the pace to stay with them. It's just making too many errors, and I'm just not used to the track yet. Has one of them pitted? That's a surprise. Yeah, silly mistake. It's gonna take a while to get used to this, I think. Oh, you braked a bit early there, mate. Sorry, Assassins. I just didn't expect you to. I braked early, but I didn't expect you to brake that early. No, I'm doing the FIA because Interlagos definitely looked like I was reasonable. If I don't do it, it's not. I might as well do it for practice. Oh, I didn't see your indicator. Sorry. Oh, I'm struggling. I'm gonna do it because I'm not really bothered about. I don't expect to be doing too well. I've just swapped wheels, so it's gonna take me a bit. The second race here now, I probably will be a bit better. It's just a case of getting used to it. This car definitely feels trickier than the T500, which is weird because it shouldn't really be with it being a slower car. But I do think it is the wheel because I'm just not used to it. Swapping over from wheel. I won the last FIA race, I think, in the Cayman here. I think I got a win here. I'm pretty sure I did. I'm not saying it's like the wheel's fault, but it's just not being used to it. It's total different force feedback. It's not easy switching wheels. They haven't nerfed it at all. I know this track, and I know this track. I've not done time trial or nothing on it, so I'm obviously not up to speed. Like a lot of people have been doing the time trial for about like 2 weeks now, because it's been on there for ages. So loads of people have put times up on the time trial. I've not done anything yet. I've not even been on it, so it's just going to be a case of practice. Tomorrow I'll do the time trial, and hopefully then after that I'll be a bit more up to speed with it. I mean, if you watch the Interlagos race we just did, I was driving quite well in the Golf. Well, that was a bit, okay. Could have given me a bit more space than that, but oh well. It's that, like, the way it's doing that through that corner is so weird. It never used to do that on the T500. It was under braking. This Cayman's a bit different. So you're noticing now that Tichney's losing a bit of like time on the straights. He's okay, but seems to be losing a lot of time in the corners. See you later, Rachel. There again. Slipping it on that curb every time. This is going to take a little bit more. I might have to do a bit more practice on this one over the Interlagos one. Because this one... this one feels a little bit trickier with this wheel. Whereas it seemed to be fairly easy with the Group 3 car. Seems to just go like... into the corner and oversteer and understeer. Oh. That was better that time through there. I'm actually gaining now, and then obviously the power kicks in. Let's take a later apex on this corner, and that's better. See you later, mate. No, Ted, that wouldn't incur a penalty because you've just got to do it the right way. FIA doesn't have stricter penalties. It runs the same penalties now. I think if you watch the, I did the 911 race there not long ago, you can see. It's just how you enter the corner, that's all it's about. If you go too far to the left on this part now, you're going to get a penalty. But if you keep it on the track just about... Now that might get a penalty because I ran way too wide. That'll probably be a penalty. Yeah, see, because I ran way too wide. But if you keep it, obviously, within the track limits better than that. I think some of these cars behind me might have changed tyres. I've just made too many mistakes, haven't I? I've spun twice now. He's got fresh tyres on behind me, I think, and I've got to defend with these old tyres. Can I hold him off for one lap? I don't think I will be able to, but I'll try. Oh, let's go in the rear. I want to get him so he's on the left, and then I'm just going to squeeze him over a bit. He's got that. He's going to get massive traction advantage out of this hairpin though, with them fresh tyres. I did it quite well. I actually defended that well. This is a proper defensive workout, this. No, you can't push through like that. Come on. Don't be... What are you doing? That was a bit wrong, brutally honest, but... we'll return the favour. Tyres have gone. They're gone. Ah! Yeah, I need practice with this combination in that car. A lot of practice. That's just... feels so weird compared to the T500 with that one, but I'll get there with that. I'll do time trial tomorrow and try and get up to speed with it. That was a bit dirty in the corner though. He just pushed me out of the way. I'll let him off. Yeah, this wheel feels totally different to the T500 though with the Group 4 cars. With the Group 3 it felt alright, but this felt totally weird. Let's go to track again, see if we can get a better qualifying in. And then try and get a more consistent race without spinning it three times. I think we did then. I really like the wheel, 100%. It's just going to take a bit of... I think different cars are going to feel different now. Because it's obviously got that special mode for GT. Every car is going to feel a bit more unique. The Golf was fairly easy to get used to. But I think this is going to take a bit more practice with the Porsche, the Cayman. Because the Cayman felt quite good on the T500. Yeah, no worries, Afro. I think that's one, but I'll probably be doing a comparison video between the T500 and this for GT Sport, because there is the massive differences between the two wheels, considering they're both Thrustmaster. Obviously, the force feedback's way different. It's the way the rear's stepping out on this compared to... Probably need to change that brake bias. And what am I doing there? Let me change that brake bias. It didn't feel like it used to step out. Oh, I went over the line with a penalty, so that's invalidated the lap. That corner feels so much like weird. That really feels weird on that corner. That's the one corner that it's gonna take a bit of getting used to. On the T500, you used to be able to kick it out and then just get on the power and it'd grip a bit different. Yeah, I think people don't realize how long some of the edits take on some videos, and then getting the content as well, and especially like reviews, because you've got to test the wheel, you've got to do like a proper in-depth thing, and even like the one that Tishney did, the driving school, that would have took so long to do. It's like track guides. Track guides are the weakest performing videos for me. I do them to help people out, and they're also the longest to do because you have to keep taking the screenshots, then going into it like Photoshop, editing stuff, then going back and moving it over. And they're not even that long. I mean, they're only like 15-minute videos, 10-15-minute videos. That is so weird. This car's going to be one that I might have to lower the force feedback a bit, I think, maybe. Not too bad, just need to put some fresh tyres on and do another lap. Ah, missed the braking. Doesn't matter, I'm going in the pits on this lap anyway. Do you reckon the sensitivity needs lowering with this wheel? It might do, yeah, possibly. I don't know. I don't know though, because in Group 3 it felt nice like that. It doesn't feel any different in terms of sensitivity to the T500. What it feels is it's the understeer and oversteer reacting differently, so I've just got to get used to it, I think. You use 3.3, okay, I've got like 7.5 I think on at the moment. I might leave the other one on quite high, because when I had 5.5 on before, it felt quite weak, the force feedback. Let's go in the pits here. I think it does need altering though on the... I don't know if I can do it in the pits, can I? No, I'll have to wait. Yeah, I will. Thank you. See you later, mate. It's not cheating turn 1. Everyone's going to do that on turn 1. You got to realize if you don't do that on turn 1 in a top split race, you're probably going to get, you know, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 positions like lower down the grid. Everyone will be doing it in a top split. It's like people that were complaining about it's like people complained about Lightning on his lap in Brazil, cutting the corner. He's going to do it because the game allows it. So they started moaning on his video and paused the video and said, like, you know, he cut the corner. That's what everyone would do. Let's see what this is. So right there, let's just try 4.4 and see if it just feels different for this car. It feels really light now. I'm not sure if I like it that light. Yeah. Feels too light for me, that. That feels just way too light. Oh, you are messing. Oh my god. Now 110 would be like, oh no, that'd be horrible. That'd be way too light. Because this is too light now. I can't drive with that. I think 6. I'm gonna try 6. That feels nice. That feels like a nice balance. No, I don't like Mystic. I don't like the feeling of a really weak wheel. Everyone has a different preference in wheel feeling, but one force feedback strength would literally be like moving it with my finger. I don't like that feeling. And remember, this wheel's totally different to the wheel you use. Go and put some new tyres on because it's wasted that run. Right. Let's see what this feels like now. Because this so far, that felt quite nice on this setting now. Let's just go down to 0 on that as well. Ah, that feels way better. It was 6 feels like spot on for me in terms of the torque. See, now it feels like it's gripping into the corners better. And I can actually get on the power early. See, this feels different now. This is really weird that one like that can make that much of a difference. Oh, sorry, I didn't know he was behind me there. Oh, he wasn't on a lap anyway, I don't think. Now I'm actually getting the line through there, right? Remember, everyone's force feedback and what they use is a lot of preference. There is no right or wrong way. But this, for me, feels way better now. This feels a bit closer to the T500, but obviously with better force feedback. That's much better. Much, much better. I can even get it to turn in on turn 1 now without running way wide. It's like it's got more grip now. And there I can get the entry way better now. Yeah, I've got confidence now to push. I don't know, I wouldn't adjust the rotation. I like the rotation like this because it feels like the T500. I never adjust the rotation. I always leave it default every time. That's not a bad lap again. That would have been, if I didn't mess the first sector up, that would have been a bit faster. Look at the difference through turn 1 now. It's not losing control of the rear. It's so weird. And this is the 3rd lap on the tyres. I think I found the spot that I'll leave it on now. Yeah, degree. Yeah, that's rotation. It's just default. Actually, still matching the best time on my 3rd lap here. Oh, that's another look at look at the consistency now though. 37.4, 37.6, 37.5. That's way better. So now let's do a race. I've been trying to ask the same question the whole time. What question? Alright. Everyone's out the pits. No, there's one car needs to come out. I think there's one car in the pits, just need to come out the pits. You want to race? I'm starting this now. I've got the first corner, like the corner sorted now. That's fine for me now. I was getting that perfect every time then, so I've got it sorted. Yeah, okay, every wheel is going to be different. That's what I think he uses. Does he use a T150? So 110 is going to be way different. Yeah, 1080 is the default of this wheel when you go on PC, but I think on PS4 all the wheels default to 900 normally. Because I was saying that no, they don't, because my T500 was 1080 on Project Cars, so I'm guessing it's 1080. It'll be 1080. Lightning uses maximum torque, so it can't be that bad. Lightning uses 10 torque. Yeah, I think it's 1080 most. I know that my Thrustmaster T500 was 1080 on Project Cars, so I'm guessing it'll be 1080. It's definitely on the PC when you go into the control panel. It's 1080. What, like 1080? Yeah, it will change to your car. It does that on Project Cars as well, and most games it will do that to like Assetto Corsa and stuff. It changes based on the car. It does it on iRacing as well. So if you go on a car with like lower rotation, it will change, like an F1 car. So, you know, with like 360 or something, 420, it changes. And then you go to a GT3, it'll go to like, I think it's like 720 or 6 something. It changes based on the car. Right, let's start this race anyway. At least I feel a little bit better now with this car. Just gotta try and get the consistency. That's just gonna be something to work on though, like swapping wheels. I didn't expect to be as up to speed straight away as I am, to be brutally honest. I think at Interlagos I had speed straight away, and I really didn't expect that. So I'm quite happy overall. Right. That might be a penalty. Yeah. Make sure I don't do that tomorrow. The good thing is that I say it's a good thing, but I don't really like it. I'm not sure whether it's a good idea that what they've done with the FIA now, where we can all like race multiple times. So it's gonna favour people that can just sit there all night and just race every race. Trying not to get penalties. That's the main aim, is try not to pick up penalties. They're running wide and getting penalties, so that's not, I don't really want to practice that, because come tomorrow you're going to do that and you're going to be totally screwed. Not worth doing. I'm going to start trying to get it. Look how much better that is there now. I can actually get on the power. Yeah, I worked that out in the Group 3 race as well, that it was actually faster normally to not run wide. Obviously, if you want to do the massive run wide, then that is faster, but it's way too risky. There's just no point testing it out and trialing it. You're better practicing keeping it as much in the limits as you can, really. Because if you get a 1 second penalty, you're screwed. It loses you so much at this track. Braked well too early then. Lost a lot of time with that braking then. He's too far back to dive that. Has Twizzy gone Nissan up? I wouldn't have picked that with the tyre wear. I'm alright. I know, like, what you're saying. Watch Disney's corner video. Yeah. I mean, it's like Tishney. Tishney isn't going to watch my track guys, to be brutally honest. Because he knows how to take the corners. He knows where to brake. He knows the entry points. So much better through like that turn one now with this force feedback. It's just instantly changed the way the car's handling. So much better. Yeah, I know what you mean, Tisney. Like I only caught up on one of Super GT's streams last night. No, sorry, I caught up on it today while I was editing a video. So while I was editing a video, I had Super GT's stream just running there. Because I hadn't checked out any of his stuff recently because I've been obviously trying to catch up with streaming because I had my hard drives fail on me, which was a nightmare. Both my main hard drive and my computer failed with all loads of data on it, loads of footage for GT Sport. I was a little bit gutted, but I've just got to get it all again, do the footage again. Yeah, that's why while I'm editing, I normally have a video playing in the background. Just either yours, Super GT's, sometimes Aries. I watch some of his stuff. Not as much as Super GT or yours, or who else do I watch normally? There's someone else, I can't even think who it is. What? Who the hell do... I sometimes watch Jimmy Broadbent, but not as much as Super GT and your stuff, really. The problem is as well, because I'm trying to stream it like as much as possible every night, because this is my job, it's hard for me to actually watch people as much now. So I end up watching it when it's just like published as a video. Lost a lot of time then, made a daft mistake on the entry then. At least I'm holding pace with these. You know, the improvement from one race to another race is improving every time, and that's what I've just got to keep doing. Just keep getting used to the wheel. Last night is stream saved my life. See, they're risking running that far wide, getting penalties. Yeah, look, like Twizzy just got a penalty then. It's too risky. In the race with the new FIA system, I don't know if Twizzy knows, I presume he knows about the new FIA system. Now, hopefully their tyres are going to start like going a lot more than mine in the next 2 laps or so. Looks like the Nissan's struggling behind me now. So Twizzy might start struggling in a bit. Yeah, we're in his slipstream. Then he's running quite far wide out there and gaining, but I don't know if he's going to get a penalty again. Not that time, he's not, no. Oh. He actually gained by doing that then, Twizzy. How did he get away with gaining doing that? Whenever, if I do that, I lose about 4 attempts because the car bounces. Yeah, you can see how he's having to be really patient on the throttle now. Whereas I can still get on the power nice and early. Oh. Nearly caught me out that. Starting to get the dirty air now from his car, so it's going to start getting a little bit twitchy through the corners. Surely that's a penalty for Twizzy there. No, not a penalty? Really? He's just running that wide line every time and gaining. I don't. They need to do something about that because that's a clear advantage doing that. Saying that, we know they won't do anything because let's be honest, they haven't even fixed the track limits since what? 3-4 months now. How long's this track been out? 4 months? Maybe longer, and they've still not fixed the limits. You can't overtake the Nissan, look. Whoa! I didn't expect you to do that then, Twizzy. I was going back to tucking his slipstream and he braked. I didn't expect that. Oh, it's starting to get the understeer now there. Now I've got to try and see if I can gain 2 laps. I've got to gain it. I don't think I'll be able to do that. I'll try and push and see what I can do, but that Lamborghini's surprisingly good on the tyres. It's better than the GTR anyway. I thought this though at the Daily Race C at the moment. The Lamborghini's tyres are nowhere near as bad as they used to be. I think they might have altered the Group 4 Lamborghini tyres, because in the race they were not as bad as what they used to be. Yeah, I know you can one-stop the thing, but I still think it's faster with the Cayman to not stop. Look how good... This is what I was saying about the Lamborghini. I think on the last update, they've made improvements to a lot of the Group 4 cars with the tyre wear, because I've noticed that it's much better now than it used to be. Yeah, I did a no-stop last night when I was streaming. You can also do a one-stop, and it's quite fast as well. But the Cayman, I think, is the best way to go for a race C. We gained a bit on that lap, but he's just pulling too much on the straights. So if I give it a good practice tomorrow in the time trial and get up to speed, I think I'll be a bit better. I should be a bit more competitive. He looks like he's really struggling now on this lap though. I ran a bit wide there, missed the apex. Yeah, iRacing is expensive, but it is worth it in a way. I'm going to be back on that now I've got this wheel sorted, so... don't miss the braking. So hopefully Thursday, get back on it. I might even do some tomorrow as well in between practicing for FIA. Look at that. I'm so shocked at the Lamborghini's tyre wear now. Because that car should be dropping off like the GTR. They've 100% improved the Lamborghini. But why haven't they done the GTR? It's quite surprising they haven't bothered to change the GTR's tyre wear. Gained a bit at the end there, but not enough. Yeah, if iRacing was on PS4 and it had the exact same features and it was just a £40 game, you would a lot of people would be on iRacing. I'm just going to say that. Like, the problem with iRacing is it's not just £40, it's every month subscription. Then you have to buy every single car for like 10 to whatever, well, it works out about £9 or something like that, and then every track's like 13 pounds. At least that was a big improvement. The race finishing time then was actually quite good, 18:10 for myself as well. I'm quite happy with that for a second race with this wheel on with that car, so not bad at all. Yeah, it's like $12. It works, but you pay through payment wall when you do it on iRacing. If you pay through payment wall, you don't pay the taxes on it. It's like a way of not paying the tax that you would have to pay if you pay it through the Visa card. There's an option on there. It's just that's why they put the option there for payment wall. It's like works out about $2 cheaper or something like that each thing. Oof. Yeah, Twizzy. I don't get how that Lamborghini has 100% had a tyre improvement, because it never used to be that good on the tyres, a Group 4 car. it just doesn't lose its grip. I even noticed it at race C yesterday when I was testing it out. It just seemed to have like grip right to the end. Yeah, it's the thing with iRacing is you have to you like, if you want to do iRacing, you pick a car, you pick a series, and you tend to stick with that one or do 1 or 2 series. You don't like mix it up. A lot of people just stick to 2 series, get practicing, learn the setups, and then do it like that. But yeah, it's a lot more organized iRacing. iRacing is a lot more, you know, you have multiple series going on, races every 2 hours. They're like, some of them are hour long, some of them 40-minute long, some of them are like 25 to 30-minute long races, some are 15 to 20-minute races. They're all staggered in different times. There's multi-class racing, and it's like there are 4 seasons a year. Each season has 12 races in, I think it is, and only 8 of your races count towards the points. But it's like, on the points, what they do is you can race every race, but then the more you race, it kind of like, it gets rid of your best ones and your worst ones, and then averages your points out to make it as fair as it can. Which you're all going to see this soon anyway. When I start doing the races, you're going to, obviously I'm going to be doing GT Sport as well, but I'll be doing iRacing races as well to add a bit more in. I'm even thinking of getting back on Project Cars, because I tried that out the other day and it felt a lot better with the tyre wear. I don't think I'll do online races so much on it. I might just do some like against the AI, or even the career mode on it, just for some variety and content. I think if you just stick to one game, it can burn you out a bit, because you need to race variety, really. Anyway, that was the last race for that one. Thoroughly enjoyed this wheel, I have to say. Now that I think that's the settings I'm going to keep on that. I think they're the settings that I could work with more and get used to. Maybe fine tune it slightly as I go on, but I like the settings like that. Yeah, the problem with I want to do something like that now, Project Cars 2, but the AI is really random on it. Like, but I suppose we could just live with that. Do slightly longer races on it, make it a bit more realistic, and a career mode on it, just going through the career. I've never done the career on it, so I have no idea how it even works. I know what you're saying by Max Talk, but if I'll show you now what happens if I do what you're saying, my wheel will literally be like, I can't say, it's horrible. It's really nasty. Yeah, definitely got used to the wheel in that second one. I changed the settings and felt a bit more comfortable. But it's I'm just gonna keep improving, I'm guessing, because the more obviously this is the first night, it's gonna take time to get used to it. Once I'm fully up to speed, hopefully I'll just keep getting faster for the next like 3 or 4 weeks. I don't think not on this it doesn't, mate, because trust me, I didn't change the sensitivity, but the weight was changing through the torque. That's how it was changing. I wasn't changing the sensitivity. I'll show you now. Let me just show you, just to show you what I mean. So let's just go to Red Bull Ring. Yeah, the description might say that, but it doesn't work like that on my wheel. 100% doesn't work like that. Where the hell's Red Bull Ring? I'm blind, aren't I? Oh, there it is. Let me just go here. We'll just go same time. Same car. I know what you're saying, but trust me, if I like right. Let's just. I've got to activate the wheel. It's still on the pad. So now it's like that. So if I go to 1 on that one, what you're saying to do. Now look, it's just, there's nothing in it. It's just completely loose. That's horrible. There's no force feedback. Look how fast I can turn it. Look, there's nothing. There's no resistance at all. It's horrible. There's no resistance like that. I don't like it. I'll put 10 on the other now, but what was I on? I was on 6, wasn't I? 6.4 I was on, so. No, mate, that's awful. Look, this is what I'm trying to tell you. Look, there's no resistance in it. There's just nothing in it. I could literally steer with my little finger. Look, this is how bad the force feedback is like that. Going through this corner, little finger, look, I can put all the way around, no issue. No, it's nothing to it. No, that's horrible. Not for this wheel, that doesn't work. Now watch if I do, right, if I do what where is it? If I did the opposite now, and went this way, watch how heavy it'll be compared to that. Now, it's got weight in it, I can feel it. It's like when I'm turning, there's weight in it, and it's flicking. Look how aggressive the force feedback is. It's really aggressive, but I don't want that 1 on that, because that's just pure horrible. 1 on that just felt weird. So that I think it's right on 4. That felt spot on, like that for me. It all depends on your wheel you're using, remember that. Your wheel is a T150, is nothing like the force feedback that this will generate. It's a totally different way of generating the force feedback. Especially because this wheel runs a special mode now. It's the GT mode, where it activates a different force feedback to the wheel you'll be using. So you can't compare really. Yeah, I used to use 5.5 with the T500. Yeah, I like this. With this one, it feels nice with 6 and 4. Everyone's going to have a different force feedback preference. No one's going to have there is no correct force feedback. Everyone likes a wheel to feel different. And this is why I always say, you should never ever go on the internet looking for force feedback settings, because someone's force feedback settings are not going to be what you prefer or what you like. The only way to get something that you like is by just tinkering yourself, messing with stuff, because you know what you feel. When you grab the wheel and you feel something, that feels nice. That's what you've got to get it how you feel nice, not what someone else thinks is right, because that might not feel, that could feel totally alien to you. And that's why I always just do it my own way. Could you tell how big the difference between the thrust engine and the G29? I'm guessing it's quite. I didn't have a G29, but I had a G27 a long time ago, which was basically a G29, and I think there would be quite a big difference between them two. But then there's a big price difference as well. You can get a G29 for £140 sometimes on offer. So it's about money as well, and that's a lot cheaper than £500 for this one, and that's because this was on offer. Normally they're £600 and something. Yeah, the T150 is a good steering wheel. It's pretty similar to a T300, I think. I think the basics in the T150 are very similar to a T300, I think. So what tends to work with a T300 will probably work on a T150, but they're not really the same as the T500. It's totally different to them, and then this is totally different to the T500 as well. Yeah, I mean, in the GT mode, then you can feel that, like, when the car's on the steering, you can feel like it's shaking like that. You can feel that it's starting to shake. So you've got the indication that you've gone into aggressively, especially when I've altered that force feedback on that second one. It felt much better. It was too strong before, so it kind of felt like it was creating understeer. The T150, do you know what? The T300 I never bought because I wasn't a massive fan of the T300, but I know so many people that went through T300s in a matter of weeks. I had my T500, the base of my T500. I went through pedals, the T3PA Pro pedals, but the base lasted me. When did I get it? When Drive Club came out, I got the T500, and I've put so many hours into that T500 wheel, and it survived. you know, no real issues with the base. The fan went a bit funny, but it still worked fine. So I can't really complain about the base on the T500. It survived quite well, and that's why I'm keeping it, because if anything ever goes wrong with this and it needs to be sent to Thrustmaster, I've got that as a backup, which will be really handy. But yeah, T300 I wasn't a big fan of, but a lot of people do like it though. You thought about getting it just to see the difference? I can feel quite a noticeable difference with this wheel over a T500. I think a lot of that also is because this is a much newer wheel with probably more advanced force feedback than the T500 is. You know, it's PS3 era, isn't it? It was made for PS3, and I think it was GT5 it came out with, possibly, and that was, what? How many years ago was that? We're talking, it's probably nearly a 10-year-old wheel, the T500, so the technology is probably a lot better in this wheel than the T500, so that's probably a lot of what I'm feeling as well. But that other GT mode, it'll be interesting to see how iRacing feels when I turn it to the other mode and compare it. Which I'll have to do. I'll have to do a video, maybe get on Project Cars 2 as well, to put the other mode on for the PC mode and do my comparison in what the force feedback's like from GT to the other mode. It'd be interesting if some of the games start using this GT mode, because apparently they're allowed to use it. Whether they can be bothered to add it into their game, I think, because it is available, I think, as far as I know from what I read. But no developers are really using it, probably because they don't want to use something called a GT mode in their game. It would make sense for them to do it because it would make their games feel better, but a lot of developers are very stuck up with things like that. Alright, we're going to end the stream there anyway. I've got a video going. Do you know what? Did anyone see the stream we did earlier? When I was doing the unboxing, someone came into the stream and started moaning at me for giving him notifications on videos and stuff. He said he was going to unsubscribe because of the amount of notifications. Well, I'm sorry for doing content. I will stop. So he's going to be so happy when I upload a video after this, if he's still subbed. Hopefully he's on sub, because people like that, if you don't subscribe to a channel to not get content, you subscribe to a channel to get content, in my view. G922 Thrustmaster GT, big difference, value for money. G29, I really like, to be honest. Thrustmaster is very good force. Yeah, it's got very good force. That's the thing I say, Sim Racing GT, is the force feedback feels very good. Yeah, he came in and that's the first thing he put on the chat. It was in the obviously I do the countdown before the stream starts, and he came in straight away moaning about me giving him notifications. I was laughing. I was like, well, what do you want me to do? Not do content? I think most people would rather me doing a stream and a video at least every day than, you know, one a week or something like that. The whole algorithm system of YouTube works better if you do a video every day as well. So you're going to be doing a video every day. Yeah, that's exactly, your name's is it Tusa or Twassa? I don't know. But don't have notifications on then if you've got an issue with it, and then just watch the videos you want. Yeah, I know what you mean. I didn't even reply to it. I ignored it. There's no point even replying to people like that. I just ignored it and left it. I thought, leave him to it. I'm not gonna rise to it. So yeah, we're gonna be back tomorrow with FIA. I'll probably stream FIA tomorrow, because we can race multiple FIAs now. So tomorrow, I'm going to get on as early as I can and just stream racing the different races constantly, and hopefully get just a couple of okay. What the aim for tomorrow will be is just pick up some solid points. I don't expect, you know, to be right up there straight away. This is just going to be about picking up solid points, getting used to the wheel, and practice. So we're gonna do that tomorrow, streaming it. Yeah, I'm gonna do an intro and an outro. I seen Super GTs when I was watching his stream. I watched the intro and the outro. They're really good. Very, very well done by him for them. They're really well edited. I think what I would rather do for mine is what I'm gonna try and do is get the best. There's a lot of tracks that give really good replays when a car's sliding, so I'm gonna drive the track sliding some cars, go through some replay footage of in-game replays of battling and overtakes and use some of stuff like that. I know he used a lot of the what's it called when you buy a car and you see it moving slowly, which it looked really good. I have to say, I was really impressed with his outro and intro. I'm gonna go in-game footage and try and get some like cars drifting through corners and stuff for mine, and maybe some clips from FIA races and stuff like that. I have got a few of them, but I'm gonna have to build them back up again because I had to delete loads when I was trying to save replays. So I just have to go through content and see what overtakes I've got. You know, it doesn't have to be a massively long. The intro needs to be about 5 minutes, 4 minutes, because normally you want a 5-minute build up to your stream. The outro only has to be like 2 minutes or something like that, and I can start. I like what he did with the members at the end. I don't know how he. There must be a way of doing that for a. I'm guessing there's a way he's done that through an app or something, like something he's done that to get that on there. I don't think he would have wrote them all in himself, because if someone joins every video, he's gonna have to keep doing it. I'm guessing he's got something that will do that, and I need to ask him actually. I might direct message him how he got that on there. Yeah, I agree. It makes it more professional. It's just I only started streaming when did we start? We only started a few months ago. So we'll get the outro and the intro sorted. I had to do a new intro for my channel anyway for the YouTube videos, because I obviously lost it with the hard drive failing. I lost my outro as well, so I need to redo that as well for the general videos. But we'll get it all sorted, and it might not be in the next week or two, because I've got to do Discord, get that up and running, then do the video for Discord. The video for the memberships about what I'm going to be doing to help give people that join the channel as a member some like a race to racing that still will be streamed to everyone else, but one that only they can join, because I feel like they're joining the channel. I want to give them something back, and I think a nice open lobby session with just members would be quite fun, because I do that many open lobby sessions, everyone still gets a chance to join. So that's what we're going to do with that, and I need to do a video as well with that. So I've got loads to do. The race that I'm going to put up now is going to be very late going up, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to go on YouTube now and do it. It's the race from race C last week, starting from last and trying to get the win. So it's a really enjoyable race to watch. So hopefully you'll watch that when it goes up. Thank you to everyone who came in the stream today. We had some really big numbers. I'm quite surprised we got with nearly 400 viewers, I think, at some point, which is quite insane considering it was just a practice lobby. It wasn't even a daily race or anything. Yeah, 440 people in it. Yeah, that's crazy. That for just practicing FIA. I think because it's practicing with this wheel might have helped as well, the new wheel. So people probably wanting to see that. Thank you to everyone who also donated in the chat today, and anyone who just participated in the conversations, anyone who joined the channel today, subscribed. I appreciate it all, and we will be back tomorrow streaming FIA hopefully, and possibly it might not be a video tomorrow. There might be a video tomorrow. It depends if I can get the stuff sorted for it, but there'll be definitely a live stream tomorrow for FIA, so hopefully you'll check that out. See you later, everyone, and I will get the outro sorted within the next few weeks, because I understand it does look more professional rather than just being like bye and putting it off. I've always thought that, so we'll get that sorted as well. Anyway, see you everyone tomorrow, and have a good night. See you later, everyone.